What is up, guys? It is Loose Poopo One here with another episode where I continue on with building a mansion for Celeste, and so far so good. I made a lot of progress. I'm taking a few breaks in between now and then. There's a statue that is built of Celeste. I assume is I think the owner of the server made it, even though like Vel, another player, also claimed he built it, but apparently that's a joke. I'm not sure. Later on in the footage, you there's also a shulker box containing a bunch of stuff left by another player. I wasn't sure like why he put that there, but I don't intend on taking any of that stuff. Honestly, I don't really need the gear. All I need is like good building tools and access to blocks in the shop. So there's that. Considering how big this mansion is, I do want to talk about scaffolding. Now, there's it's not really much of a debate. Dirt block scaffolding just is just superior compared to that normal scaffolding blocks that they added to into Minecraft. I never really find a point to using these new scaffolding blocks, cause other than for decorations, of course, or for building like contraptions. I do know people have a use for them, but I just never really used it for its intended purposes because I tend to want to shift whenever I want to build stuff. And you can't really do that when you're on top of a scaffolding block because they just they you just float downwards and it gets really annoying. So of course dirt blocks are easily obtainable. If scaffolding blocks, you have to craft with bamboo, which only appears in jungle biomes. So it's really not that worth it to use scaffolding blocks. So, and also, people have been building bigger monuments in the alpha days and beta, or like even earlier versions of Minecraft, like Minecraft 1.0, Minecraft 1.3. They use dirt blocks, so there's not much of a reason to use these scaffolding blocks other than for decorations and stuff like that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's also some news that I want to talk about. I might branch off to different gameplay videos. I don't want it just to be about Minecraft and Asperia SMP. I do sort of want to start having Call of Duty Black Ops as the main footage. So be in tune for that. And the reason for this is because I'm getting burnt out from Minecraft. I'll be honest. I don't haven't had time to work on other personal projects like drawing, for example, or animating, or even writing. All these sorts of hobbies because I've been too focused on playing on the Xperia SMP and just sort of building up my reputation until I realized like I get the feeling like this server isn't going to last that long. I could be wrong, but with these sorts of servers, these sorts of gaming servers, they usually tend to not last very long, especially considering how everybody is not on board or on the same page. And you might think, well, everybody's having a good time. Why are you gonna be such a Debbie Downer? Why are you gonna be such a pessimist? I'm not. I think it's great that we're enjoying the little things in life. And as short-lived as it is, there's some moments that we can cherish, but all good things come to an end eventually. And it might be through a nasty breakup, or it might be or might just be that many of us might not even play Minecraft anymore and just focus on bigger projects. Because it is just a game, right? It is just a game. It's not entirely life. There's more to it than that. So it's good to not be too attached to these things, the servers or relationship, even though you should probably try your best to maintain them, but at the same time, don't become too attached where you sort of lose sight of who you actually are or who you want to be. So that's sort of my mindset going into this. I have to learn how to detach myself from this. Asperia SMP, not my entire identity. It is much more than that. And I'm pretty sure most players have their own things that they want to do and they want to take a break from Asperia SMT, Asperia SMP2 or like Minecraft in general. They have obligations to fulfill, responsibilities to take care of, and eventually they wind down doing something else that they might enjoy, like listening to music or playing, or even playing music. So yeah, these are these other hobbies that people have. They shouldn't be pigeonholed into one. Anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about for now. I hope you enjoyed listening to this, and I hope you have a good one.